Hello everyone. I welcome you a lot to this video today. What is about how to start a meditation habit. I really think it's important to watch this because I will show you first why it's important to meditate, what's the impact, second, what's just meditation, and it's basically not as difficult as it sounds, and third, an easy way how to get a meditation habit in your routines now, and finally a 2 minutes meditation in the end to start actually practicing now. So let's get started. So why is it important to meditate? Our brain really needs a motivation in order to get going, so these facts are really important for you to motivate yourself why you should start meditating now. More than 1,400 studies show basically that meditation has a lot of positive effects on all body-mind aspects. So 3 remarkable effects that I have witnessed and I find really important. Firstly, the better ability to focus. I, meanwhile, can really for 1-2 hours straight deep work focus and have an incredible amount of attention. And science shows already after 4 days of meditating, you have that. So keep going and start. Then also memory and learning really improves because neuroscience shows that the gray matter when you are regularly meditating actually increases. So your brain changes when you're meditating. And there's a lot of studies that have shown that stress is remarkably reduced when you meditate. So basically there is less cortisol, and that's why cytokines are less produced, and there are studies showing that. So we should meditate. There's a lot of reason why, right? So when I started meditating, I was really confused about what meditation actually is. I thought it's such a big thing and I need to be so silent and I need to meet it for at least 1 hour, 2 hours. It was so hard. So I just give you one definition. Science is actually not even completely aligned in that, but one major alignment of science and meditation is this definition. So basically, meditation is self-regulation, and you train your attention and your awareness. And just check whatever kind of technique of meditation you do, is it actually doing that? And most of the techniques do. So don't worry. If you start with guided meditations that you find in the internet and they keep you going, wonderful. I started like this, just guided meditations, 7 minutes, perfect. If you think, no, I want to do that in silence, wonderful, do it, silence, yourself a timer and just stay silent for 2 to 7 minutes and watch your thought. Or if you want to meditate in gratitude and just focus on specific body parts, wonderful. So really try things out, especially when you're starting now new, try things out. The only thing is, it must be easy. And the easiest for me has been watching a video on YouTube, taking an app and just keep going with there, and really small amount of time so it does not feel like a burden. And similar, the concept of meditation is like this attention and awareness training. What is basically that you dissociate from your thoughts. That's the concept. Like you have the thoughts that are coming and going on in your mind, and you learn not to identify anymore and go one thought further and one thought further and one thought further, but actually learn to go in a meta perspective and watch your thought. That's it. Sounds again maybe a little hard when this is hard for you, but it's easier than you think. It's just practice. So it's like, like you learn driving a bicycle or driving a car. It's just practice. And every minute counts for that. And you will see the remarkable results. So don't get discouraged. Just do it. Try it. So how to build a meditation habit? And this is really important, I think, for you, and it was for me, because we all have very busy lives, right? Like, we work a lot, we want to also take care of our health, so we want to go work out, we have routines of how we eat, how we spend time with our friends and family. So many priorities, so many things we want to accomplish to build this really integrative, wonderful life. So to put something else into it, we always, like, the thought comes, I don't have time for that, or it's too hard. So this video should encourage you that there are no excuses. It's so easy to build that habit in your life. It's really, really, really easy. So just start now. I can encourage you. You will love yourself for that when you look back to that in 2-3 months. Okay? The first and most important thing is that you need to change your mindset. Really. So that means your identity needs to shift from I'm unfocused, or it's hard for me to concentrate, or I cannot meditate, or I cannot control my thoughts, and I'm just such an anxious person, to whatever it is, what you believe, why you can't meditate, towards I am a meditator. It's easy as that. You are a meditator, and that you are a meditator must live in your surroundings. So if it is on your phone, like on my phone, I have a background where I'm meditating. If it is like a sign in your wall, on your mirror, wherever, like, put the cues, because you are a meditator. Make it obvious so that you're a meditator. You feel it and see it and embrace it in your daily life. Number 2, you need to get yourself craving for meditation. It must be attractive. So how can you get it attractive? So how can you get yourself craving for meditation? Of course, it is about, like, when you show yourself the positive effects it has, so you can already envision the peaceful feeling that you have afterwards. I started, like, the first times I meditated was because I could not sleep anymore. So I just listened to it in order to fall asleep. So meditation was really this, like, I relieve my stress and I will feel more peaceful. So that was my craving pattern. But also you can just, if it's so hard for you in general to meditate, then combine it with a cool routine you anyways have, like a delicious breakfast. And number 3 is you need to get into action mode. And to get into this action response mode, you need to make the habit extremely easy. And in order to make it easy, you really need to get everything out of the way that keeps you away from acting. So have the app directly on your phone. Have the duration extremely low. Like, I started with 7 minutes, but you can even just start with 2 minutes. Just show up and never miss twice. That's also so important. Just keep yourself going, even if it just means when you have a busy day, you just go to your meditation place and meditate for 2 minutes. And also it makes it easy that you don't put extra rules. So, like, I need to be on my meditation cushion in my living room. But maybe even allow yourself, I can meditate in the plane, I can meditate in the train, I can meditate everywhere. That's how it was easier as a management consultant for me. I started meditating in the train, in the S-Bahn, like, so in the metro, in the plane even. I meditated everywhere, but just to keep a routine and so not to miss at any day. And lastly, you need to have a reward for that you meditate. So think about what can be a reward, maybe that you say, after 2 months of meditation, I give myself the permission to have a weekend getaway. Or even after every time you meditate, you know that you will get this specific reward. And it doesn't even need to be something physical or experience-based. It can be also that you have a reward, like, collectively with your friends, that you have breakfast together. Think about it. What could make it rewarding for you after every meditation practice that you did, that you will feel motivated to do it again? Yeah, and if it's just a checkbox on your meditation calendar that you meditated today. There are 3 really easy steps to start now. The first thing is just to start. Watch this video to an end and meditate now for 2-3 minutes with me. Start it. Get it going. Really. And the next point is, get this meditation routine now stacked to a routine that you have. Before I brush my teeth, before I drink a cup of coffee in the morning, every time before I go to sleep, find a routine that you already have and do every day in your days, and stack meditation to it. It's the most effective way of keeping a routine, is to stack it to something that you already have. And really start small. Don't get overly excited here and perfectionist. Start as small as it feels right for you. And if it's 2 minutes, then it's 2 minutes. Amazing. You need to start. And number 3, show up every day and never miss tries. And that's what I already told you before. It's everywhere you can meditate. You can just go. Even when you are overnight with friends, you can meditate everywhere, even on the toilet. And I think in the past years, there's literally almost in every occasion I meditated, even on the waiting line on the cashier, or on waiting for the tram, I meditated. You can meditate standing, you can meditate anywhere. And those 3 steps, just get it going and repeat for 66 days your meditation routine. What helped me a lot is to stick it out in a calendar. So every morning, if you use a journal, put it there. If you have a calendar anyways, a physical one, amazing. Tick out, I meditated today. Have a reminder on your phone, but really celebrate every one of the 66 days that you meditate. There's like behavior science research on how to change a habit, and it takes approximately 66 days, but the corridor is differently, but 2 months, and the routine will be there. So really push yourself for making that happen 66 days, and then afterwards find a way to increase it, to make it better, because then you have the routine, now you need to make it better. But in the first 66 days, just get it going. No matter what, just get it going. And then it's easy. And you will love yourself so much for taking that step. I promise you, you will love yourself a lot. It will have so big impact on your life that you cannot imagine right now. And now finally, it's time to get going and start. So I invite you now to meditate together with me. So straighten up your spine, ground your feet. It doesn't matter if you just sit on a chair or cross-legged. Also no rules here. Just sit straight, close your eyes, and arrive here in that present moment. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And we walk now with our attention through our body. So we feel the crown of our head, our eyes relaxed, and we feel our face. We feel our whole head, our throat, our arms, We feel our chest and our heart. We feel our belly, our sitting bones, our thighs, knees, lower legs, and feet. And then we feel the energy also from feet to head and from head to feet. All our body is so present here in that moment. Put the intention back to our breath. When it enters the nose, fills our belly, and goes out again. And in this presence and peace of our body and us consciously here in the present moment, we say thanks for what we have, the gift of the body, the gift of the mind, and the gift of our consciousness. And when you're ready, you slowly can come back in the present moment and open your eyes. Thank you so much for meditating with me and watching that video with me and making the decision to start meditating now and make it part of your routine. It's one of the best decisions that you made for yourself. You will feel increased memory, increased learning, focus, attention, and stress resilience. Wonderful. Great job. And I'm so happy for you that you made that decision. If you liked that video, just press like, and I'm so grateful for every subscriber. Stay tuned for other videos, and just comment if you have more questions. I answer everything wholeheartedly, and get in touch with me if you want to know anything more. Send you so much love here from Koh Phangan in Thailand. All the best, yours, Alexandra.